My life began in 1743 in Shadwell, in the heart of colonial Virginia. I grew up among the hills and forests with a love for the land, books, and the music of my violin. My father taught me to value knowledge, and from an early age, I dreamed of building my home on a mountaintop, closer to the sky and the boundless possibilities it promised. My youth was spent at the College of William and Mary, where I immersed myself in the study of law under the great George Wythe. I believed that law was not just words on paper, but the foundation of a just society, a tool to protect freedom and build a better world for all. The dream of a house on a mountain began to take shape. I named it Monticello, my little mountain. At this time, my beloved wife, Martha Wales Skelton, entered my life. We were united in our love for music, books, and our home under construction, which became a symbol of our shared happiness. But the peaceful days were short-lived. Tensions with Great Britain were rising, and I was elected as a delegate to the Second Continental Congress in Philadelphia. I felt history being made before my eyes and understood that a great responsibility for the future of a whole people rested on our shoulders. In Philadelphia, I was entrusted with the greatest honor to draft the Declaration of Independence. In the quiet of my room, I tried to put into words the ideas that burned in the hearts of my countrymen, that all men are created equal and are endowed with the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Presenting the Declaration to Congress was an ordeal. My friend John Adams became its chief defender, its colossus on the floor. When we put our signatures to that document, we pledged our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor for the birth of a new nation. During the Revolutionary War, I served as the governor of Virginia. These were difficult times, full of danger, but the greatest trial awaited me at home: the death of my dear Martha. Her passing left a wound in my soul that never healed, and a promise I made to her never to remarry. To escape my grief, I accepted an appointment as minister to France. There, I immersed myself in the art, architecture, and philosophy of the Old World. I witnessed the first sparks of the French Revolution, which so reminded me of our own struggle for liberty. Upon returning to America, I became the first Secretary of State under President George Washington. Here, my political battles with Alexander Hamilton began. We argued about the future of the country, an agrarian republic of farmers or an industrial power of financiers. Later, I served as vice president under my friend and rival, John Adams. Our political differences deepened, leading to the creation of the first political parties. It was a trying time for our friendship, but not for our shared love of the country. The contentious election of 1800 brought me to the office of the third president. In my inaugural address, I called for unity, declaring, "We are all Republicans, we are all Federalists." I believed our common ideals were stronger than any divisions. The greatest achievement of my presidency was the Louisiana Purchase. With the stroke of a pen, without a single shot fired, we doubled the size of our nation. I saw in it the future of an empire for liberty, stretching across the continent. To explore these new lands, I sent forth the expedition of Meriwether Lewis and William Clark. It was a journey not just for territory, but for knowledge about the geography, the peoples, and the natural world of our vast continent. After my presidency, I returned to my beloved Monticello, but I could not remain idle. My last great project was the founding of the University of Virginia, a place where the spirit of free inquiry and enlightenment would reign. After my presidency, I returned to my beloved Monticello, but I could not remain idle. My last great project was the founding of the University of Virginia, a place where the spirit of free inquiry and enlightenment would reign.